talk about for you the opportunity to go from a D2 to a D1 school, the challenges for you and how you can navigate those waters?
At any step, in any job, new job, there's always going to be challenges that are faced in general. I think it's just learning the institution, being able to try to be able to figure out, how things work here at USC Upstate, and the ability to be able to come out here and compete in the Big South.
You had a great program at Belmont Abbey. Very well done there. You've come into a program that's on the upswing. Talk about a little bit of the challenges here that you're facing that you saw at Belmont, and you're going to be able to build on that.
Each institution has their own niche, and it's just the ability to be able to find that niche as quickly as possible. And this place is filled with a lot of different individuals that have been here for years, and it's going to be my opportunity to be able to kind of lean against them a little bit, to be able to figure out what the winning sauce is going to be, and to be able to figure that out, to be able to ask those important questions early.
And as far as what was it about this arena, about the school, that when you talked about it up in your press conference, tell us a little bit about what your first impressions were.
Amazing. This arena has the ability to be able to be filled up, and then the fans are going to be on the court consistently. And then once we put out a really, really good product of getting up and down and pushing in transition, of scoring lots of points, the fans are going to absolutely love this opportunity and what USC Upstate basketball is going to be able to bring to the Big South in general.
Now, being a licensed counselor, talk about how that helps you as a coach, and a little bit about, give us maybe some examples of how that's worked out for you.
Being a licensed professional counselor helps in general, just because it's a relationship-based business. And so in order to be able to get these kids to be able to max their highest potential, I've got to be able to know their ins and outs on a regular basis and who they are as people, and the ability to be able to break down the walls so that we can have a genuine relationship that is conducive for them to be able to get to their highest peak performance.
Not wanting to talk about other schools, but obviously South Carolina has elevated the women's sports here in this state and around this area. Can you feed off that, and how can you help grow that even more?
Dawn Staley is in a league of her own, and so Dawn Staley and Jason Williams do not go in the same breath. I will say that first and foremost. She has done an amazing job in being an ambassador for women's basketball, and then to be able to establish, a good quality product. And us at USC Upstate, we're trying to be able to mimic that in a smaller form and fashion. And we look up to Dawn and all that she's done for the game in general, and I'm looking to be able to follow, hopefully, in her footsteps.
And finally, for me, what's your first challenge that you have coming up?
Making sure that we're building a roster here that is going to be competitive consistently, and that's going to be able to stay here for 4 years.
And you have some great rabid fans here. These fans really love their basketball.
Yeah, yes, and it's going to be awesome to be able to have them in close and in this tight-knit quarters, and I'm beyond excited to be able to start off our first home game.